What is good, guys? Welcome to our brand new day in the life, whatever you want to call it. Currently I'm driving to Brussels to go link Isar. Today was a very simple day. I had a call with Zaki and his group, Cypher 3.0, if I'm correct. So yeah, I did that. That was an AMA Q&A kind of thing, so that was good. For the rest, I didn't really I uploaded my YouTube video and I recorded another video, so that was good. Now we're gonna go probably grab some food, have some discussions, some business discussions that we have to conduct. Obviously I shown in the previous vlog or video, whatever, that I made $200 multiplied by 5 during a session, so I'm not trading anymore for today. Tomorrow, new day, new trades, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when I'm there. See ya.
Hello Flex.
Hello.
How are we?
Good, bro. How are you?
Long time no see.
Yeah, bro. Feels like yesterday.
Since I feel like the last time I spoke to you, you were 50k down.
Is it?
And now I spoke to you, you're 50k up.
Times change. Plus 100k, yeah?
Plus 100k, bro. 150. Adam, hello. How are we?
You good, man?
How's everything?
Everything is good, man.
Introduce yourself to the camera.
What's up, guys? I'm Adam. That's it, man.
What do you do for a living? See, when people say there's a lot of things they do, huh?
Yeah.
And they're just trying to think how to put it, together. Amazing.
Nah, we're just working. That's it, man.
Working, yeah.
Trying to make a living.
Taking care of your people.
Indeed, man.
That's it, man of few words, Flex, talk to me, man. How's last month been? Give me a little recap.
Last month?
Yeah.
August.
Yes.
In terms of payout, 28 grand.
Okay.
So yeah, that's not too bad. Just in Belgium the whole month. Yeah, it was good, not bad.
Okay. And what about this month? We're a few days in,
Like 50. I mean, technically without profit split.
Uh-huh.
So if I don't count the profit split, technically it's like 75k.
Okay.
But obviously, since I do count the profit split and what I'm gonna get to my bank, that's what I count. It's like 55 racks.
55.
So that's, what day is it? The 8th. So that's about 9 grand a day. No, 8 grand a day. No, 7 grand a day. Sorry, 7 grand a day. So if you want to talk to me every day, 7 grand.
7 grand.
Oh no, it's 5 trading days. Sorry. So it's 11k. 11k per day.
Bro, at this rate, we cannot keep up with you.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What do you do with all this money? Maybe people are watching. It's like, okay, you make this type of money.
Okay.
But what do you do with this money?
So obviously, let's be real, yeah, 100% isn't profit. Let's say you obviously buy some challenges, so that's some reinvestment. Second of all, I take care of my family. Obviously, you have to take, that's what we do it for. You take care of your people. And I don't know, when I'm in Belgium, I don't spend a lot of money. I spend money on gas, on groceries at home, some good steak, some good chicken. I don't spend that much more money in Belgium. Obviously when we're in Dubai, it's different. We rent a B&B, we rent a car, we obviously go out every now and then, spend some money. But in Belgium, it's locked in modus,
Okay, so basically you're just stacking up at this point.
Yeah.
Nice. And what's your schedule looking like until let's say December? Do you have any plans, etc.?
Well, I just go with the flow in it. Whenever I want. If I want tomorrow, I can go somewhere. So obviously that comes with the freedom of trading as well. I'm making money, which is good. So yeah, it's just every day could be different. Tomorrow we could go somewhere. The next day we could come back, or we could go for 3 months. Who knows?
Amazing. And
But
Adam?
but I have to say, end of September we might be in London for the prop trading expo, because my big mentor Isar Chowdhury will be speaking there, and I will just be his little assistant there. And yeah, I might be there as well.
Amazing, guys. So you can find Flex at the expo. The guy's made insane money, man. I would say come there, and just rape him with questions. At this
Don't do
rate.
that. Don't leave me alone, bro.
It's free value, free game right there, and you can basically get it for free.
Exactly.
Adam, trading happening or no?
Yeah, man. I'm also a trader, futures trader. Yeah, man. Going good. Today we took a small loss, but it's okay. Gonna
Okay.
make it back tomorrow.
That's
Come on.
it. What's your advice for losses?
Business expense, bro. You know, business expense. That's all I can say. Actually, a loss is a win if you learn from it
Exactly,
in
man.
the long term.
Yeah, spoken, bro.
That's it.
On that note, guys, as we can see, we're here with a bunch of traders
Yeah.
in Belgium. That doesn't happen often.
True.
Actually, speaking about losses, I learned trading from my loss instead of my wins.
True. I think you can only learn from your losses. Wins are great, but there is not much to learn from it because you have
100%.
executed it perfectly. However, when you make losses, there is room for improvement, and
100%.
every improvement makes you better.
That's
Indeed, man.
it. The less you lose, the higher you win. The higher your win rate.
There you go. Because I usually always tell everyone that you have to lose. You need to lose many, many times. You have to fail many times in order to succeed. And a lot of
Exactly.
people come to us and they say, well, I'm trying, but I'm not gaining success. And the answer to that is, I've probably failed more than you have tried.
That's
Exactly.
it.
So fail more, guys.
That's it.
Quick tip.
Lovely jubbly.
What's up, guys? I know I haven't vlogged in a while. I've just been a little bit sick. I also have this problem in my ear that I can't really hear. So I have to go to the doc for that as well. I haven't really vlogged in the past couple days, and obviously, as I said, I'm sick. But I just wanted to bring you guys along and requesting a payout on a live account, on a personal account, right? So I put in about 1.5 grand in IC markets the other day, 2 days ago, and the account is at 6,642 trading Bitcoin. So I'm gonna request that. I was supposed to do a track record for a $5,000 account. Got pretty bored of that, I can't lie. So the goal is probably to rack up 20, 30, 40k and then put that in the personal. That would be more satisfying to trade, I'm guessing. So anyways, let me show you guys how it goes before I show all my information though. Well, it's kind of laggy, but I'll be back when. Okay, so withdraw funds here. You got the IC Markets dashboard. You can see $6,642. And then you do secure credit card or whatever method you deposited, you can withdraw back to. But if the profit is more than you deposited, you can only withdraw to crypto and bank transfer, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna have to withdraw to bank transfer. I hope it doesn't take too long because yeah, I just hope it doesn't take too long. That's because obviously I have a UAE bank and they're based in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. But usually when I sent to my Belgian bank, there was no issues at all as well. So I'm gonna put in my details real quick and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so I put in all details. It says thank you for submitting your withdrawal request. Now I have to go to my email and confirm this. Also, by the way, quick side note, we got paid by Founder Trader Markets today, $1,558. That's another payout, by the way. But here you can see the withdrawal request, $6,640. Then you press on confirm withdrawal. And then you can see the latest withdrawal, 1409. You can see my last withdrawal was actually exactly 1 year ago. Kind of crazy. And I withdrew $12,680. I remember this was a 10K account and I made $2,680 and then I sent that back. So you can see $6,642 processing. There's a few orders that got declined along the way. That's because I canceled it, or my KYC must have been wrong or something like that. I don't really remember, to be honest. It's not like a prop firm that they decline your payout. And it's processing and it should be here soon. Anyways, that was that. That was simply by trading Bitcoin, and it was pretty obvious as well. The trade was pretty simple. So let me break this trade down for you guys real quick. So as you can see here, we are on the 15-minute time frame on BTC USD. What we saw along the week is obviously, like, not along the week, but along the weekend, is we had this liquidity build up, and then we had that huge push down during like midday today. Once I saw that push down, I was like, okay, this comes back into our demand, which had a previous break of structure, the upside. So I was looking for potential buy from these areas. Once we came down to the 1 minute, I was looking for price to maybe give me a nice entry. What I saw was, okay, we had this wick down, small push up, then we had the sweep of this liquidity, and then simply what we had was this break of structure right here. Once the break of structure happened, I entered this position with my stops below the low, and then I simply executed out here, I think for a 1.8R. So that was the first trade. That was the first, actually that was the last trade, but I'm saying it was the first trade because that's the first trade I'm gonna break down. And then obviously we had shorts towards that as well because I was looking to buy from that specific key zone. And what we can see here, we had the supply that broke structure to the downside. Obviously I was already targeting this liquidity, guessing that price would go, obviously expecting that price would go to the downside towards this demand. Now once price did come into that supply, what did we see? We saw a nice break of structure. We saw a retest. You can see a retest. Then what we had is we had another break of structure and we had another retest with liquidity aligned as well. Obviously, since this weekend is not as volatile as I would like, but it's still good enough. Once price came here, I put a limit order and I put my stop below this high of this supply because I said to myself, look, if it goes higher, then I probably will take out this higher and then I would look for another position. Obviously, that didn't happen. Then I showed it towards here. That was a 13R trade. That was actually majority of the profit. As I said, this account was at 1K. It started at 1K. There was another trade before this. That trade made like $500. So my account was up 1.5K, right? So then I was like, okay, let me risk around $300, $400. Let's see what happens because I was up for the day. And then this happened. So that was 13R. That was, I think I made around $4,000 on this trade. So that was already $5,900. Then I took a loss of $500. And actually, yeah, actually I entered here before as well, and I put my stop below this low, and I kind of got stopped out here. So that was the first loss that I took. It was about $500. Then my account was at like $5,400, and then I took this trade, which would be $1,500, and then I scaled in. Actually, that one is stop loss somehow. I had a small scale, and that one is stop loss of like $200, which no big deal. So overall, that account was at $6,600, and I withdrew that. That's fine. That's good enough. Obviously, it's Sunday, so Monday market open again. And as I said for the track record thing, you know, once I have like 30, 40K, I want to put down and deposit into a live account, I'll probably do that because then it's more nicer to trade. Because like realistically, if you have a 5K account, yeah, obviously I'm used to 200, 300K accounts and all this funding. When you're risking $50 on an account, which is 1%, which is still quite a lot on a live account, considering you want to run a track record with as low as drawdown as possible, you know, it's kind of annoying. That's why I didn't want to do it, and that's why I kind of just said fuck it. So yeah, that's that. Hope you guys did enjoy the video and the breakdown, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, what's up guys? This is the trade that made me $1,600 on my Funded Trader Markets live account. So let's get straight into the breakdown. As you guys know, we're here on the 15-minute chart on XAU USD, aka gold. What we can see is that we had a lot of liquidity being formed up right here. We saw internally that we had this sweep already from this bounce play, but I still was expecting a retracement towards this 15-minute demand here. So what I saw was, okay, this most likely is early buyers / early sellers getting stopped out, right? So what I waited for price to come into the demand. As soon as I did, I waited for the price to come, as you can see right here. So actually what you first had is you had that sweep of the low right here, and then obviously you had that break of structure, which is instantly our entry model. Now I didn't enter right here. I waited for price to re-break that same high because of the fact that, you know, it looked more of a liquidity sweep, so I wanted to be extra sure. So I got filled around here. The stop loss was quite bigger than usual, but you know, that's like part of the game. And then I simply TP'd at this high right here. Actually no, my bad. I TP'd at this high right here, which is also aligning with this supply zone right here, given that I was assuming that all of this was liquidity, right? So that was a simple 2-hour trade, and then let's play it out and see what happens. This trade was also taken during Asia session, so I kind of slept on this trade, and you can see right here that is just chopping around TP quite a lot, and then boom, right here it goes TP. Now I could have originally TP'd here at this high. That would have been a better TP, but well, yeah, I did get hit that high, but that would have been a better TP. But you know, 2-hour trade, I'm not complaining about that. From here on, when I woke up, I also targeted some shorts as well. So overall, it was a very clean trade, and that's how I made my $1,600 on this live account.